Can I let my soul?
What it is? How you doing, sir?
All right. Can you tell us your name?
7-1 Spitta. I'm gonna keep it tall with you. Y'all already know what it is, man. The biggest in the game. Y'all know what to do.
All right, all right. All right, I'd like to ask you a couple questions here. What inspired you to pursue your career in rapping despite the trolls and highlights?
What inspired me to be a rapper, man, was I knew that freedom of speech was one of the biggest things we can have, and I know with language we would be able to change the mind. So that's a very important fact to me. My mom told me at a young age to be able to talk and talk with intelligence was a great insight to have in life. So I just furthered that into poetry, and then I went from poetry to rapping, and it helps me voice my idea, voice my thoughts about the world, and help others that feel the same way through music and melodies, you know.
Okay, that sounds good. How about this? How do you incorporate your inquiries and physical presence into your stage presence and persons as an artist?
Um, as an artist, I'm 7'1" tall, so you know what I mean. I have to make sure it's a big stage. If the stage is too small, it's better for me to perform at the bottom of the stage. You have to know your crowd. You have to know your area. You have to know where you're going to start your performance. As long as you do your sound check and then you study your venue, it's always easy to just put it together. Me being my height, most of the time I'm taller than everybody in the building, so I don't have to usually use a stage, but it is beneficial when you want everyone to center around your attention.
Okay, that sounds good. All right, let me ask you this. Can you share some insight into your creativity process when writing and producing music for the youngsters?
For me, I watch a lot of new artists. Shout out to all the new artists out there, man. I watch a lot of new artists, but for me, my project and my process is sitting down, getting near trees, getting near running water, because I know running water brings you a lot of gifts. So for me, all I do is get near trees, running water, turn on the beat, and my mind takes off. I call it brain surfing.
Okay. What's the message do you aim and convey through your lyrics and your music?
The message I aim and convey through my music is life is what you make it. So with that phrase, life is what you make it, you can take it so many ways. I take it as an artist. So life is what you make it means you pick up a pen and you draw whatever life you want. So that might be in any field that you want it to be. So I convey that in my message that whatever you say, it becomes. Whatever you do, it becomes. Not the future, the present. The things you do in the present, the things you say in the present is what becomes of the future. So in my music, I make it very highlight that you always pay attention to what you're saying, and everything that you want to do and trying to do in this life, say it first, think it, say it, and manifest it. It'll come the way it want to go, all the way into fruition.
I like that wisdom there, man. I love that wisdom. Okay, now, I'd like to ask you one more thing right now. As a new rapper coming on the scene, what's the difference yourself from the other artists?
As a new rapper, I've been rapping since I was 13, so I wouldn't say I'm a new artist, more so of a veteran artist. The difference between me and the other artists is I do most of the things I do myself. I do my own videos, I make my own skits, I make my own album covers. So most rappers want somebody to work for them. I want somebody to work with me, build with me, create with me. Let's grow a community. Most rappers don't have that trait. They want you to look at them and look at those as the stars. But once the lights come on, most of the persons that you believe that you see before that, they'll go away. Once you turn on the lights, it's a star. So I always like to humble myself. I keep myself humble. I say the difference between me and most artists is that I'm humble, knowing that I'm a son, but I allow other people to shine too.
Okay, what influenced and shaped your style and your sound?
When I was young, I played basketball, so I grew up all over the place. I traveled the whole world before I was 18. I seen every state with basketball, so I listened to pieces of music from all around the country, all around the states, and I would say Memphis, MJG, and 8 Ball, they influenced my style. And in my neighborhood, we had a group called Pofo Productions. My homeboy Dez and Mac, those were some of the first people I seen rap, and they really showed me how to rap. I used to sit back with my pen and pad. I never would go up and rap, but it allowed me to see what you had to do to get it. You know what I mean? I give a big shout out to them for that.
Okay. What are your aspirations and goals within rapping industry, both in the short term and long term?
Short term is really just to use rap as a platform to open the door to all the other industries. I want to help people of like-mindedness grow their creativity, let them know that their ideas, their stories, they mean something to somebody somewhere. I feel like it's universal that people from where we come from don't have a chance to speak and give our ideas and convey the thoughts that we have in our mind, but we have great thoughts. So for me, in the short term, I want to allow people to get around me and portray their ideas and portray who they are. In the long term, I write music, I write movies. I got a clothing line that you can see I'm wearing right now, Trap Retired. You know what I mean? Take the game and run with it. So in the future, I'm probably going to take it into the clothing, to the movies, and help other artists and independent people get a further step in life.
Okay. What would you tell kids that's trying to get into this industry or anything in life? What kind of positive thing that you could tell them in your words?
In my words, I could say, hey man, God gave you the vision, so don't get mad at others for not understanding it. Don't get mad at others for not believing in it. Don't get mad at others for not agreeing with it. Your vision is your vision. If God gave you that vision, he also gave you the recipe to cook the cake to feed the world. So don't worry about it. Stick to your mind, stick to your plan, and stick to your guns, man. Don't let them people try to deceive you.
And what about telling people that's getting around a lot of negative people? What kind of positive wording and energy that you could per se to people that's being around people that's saying you can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You got a positive dream and somebody telling you, oh man, you can't do that. What kind of advice you could give to people that that be around that type of person? They could be family members, they could be, girlfriend or whatever. It happens.
Well, for me, I could say that a bad apple does spoil the bunch. So sitting around a bad apple or being around a bad apple, you'll soon become a rotten apple yourself. So anyone that takes you and gives you negative connotations on your life and what you're trying to do will always go into your mind and your subconscious as you telling yourself. So you have to get away from that at all costs. The people that don't believe in your dreams or not trying to help you build your dreams, you have to get away from them, because what are they going to do? Just sit around till you make it and then say I was wrong? I'd rather not wait for a person to say I was wrong. I'd rather you just help me. If you're not going to help me, leave me alone.
Okay. And some people say they're called haters.
Yeah.
We have to have haters in our life. So what do you could tell the people that you got to have haters? That's what drive you to the next level. What would you say to the people that said, man, he told me I can't do it and I'm not going to do my dream? What would you say to a person that just having that kind of mindset? Because all of us don't have the get up and go or the support of other people like family members or whatever. What would you tell that person if he thinking about losing, not doing his dream?
What I would tell them first and foremost, success is the best revenge. So when you think about others and even give energy to other people, that's the worst thing you can do, because now you're taking your eye off the ball that you already had it on. The best way to beat a hater, a op, anybody else in the world, success. I'm gonna make you mad about seeing me on TV than you seeing me walking by you every day. So keep hating. You know what I mean? One day you look up and you might see me where you never thought I'd be. The hate is real, but man, the purpose and the grind is realer.
Okay, I got one more question, and we're gonna cut this off. To people that go to school and they're kind of shy and they're being bullied, what would you tell that person that's in school, kind of by himself, and he's being bullied and pretty much saying the same thing we just said earlier about your dreams and stuff? What kind of encouraging word would you give that person that's being bullied, that's shy, might not look the best, big and heavy, or might say don't look the best, and when they grow up, a lot of times they be buff and they be strong. They might look a certain way when they age. What kind of advice you would give to a young kid that's going through that right now?
I would give to that, first you have to stand up for yourself. Don't let no one take you down. Everyone was made of the same thing, so don't never let nobody take you down. But I would also tell that person to let someone know if someone don't help you out, then you find your circle of friends. It's no bully once you have your circle of friends. Once you have your circle of friends that agree with you and do the same things you do, then that bully becomes the actual person getting bullied, or the actual person that's not around anymore, because you have a circle of friends that support your ideas. Now you don't look like the weirdo, they look like the weirdo. So I would just tell that person to get around to certain people, and that don't worry about it. School ain't forever, and those people ain't gonna be around forever.
All right. You said something about your clothing line. Let's talk about that a little bit more.
Okay.
Tell me, what you do. Is it pants? Is it shirts? Is it hats?
Right now, I'm doing hoodies, joggers, and t-shirts. Right, it's called Trap Retired. It's my own brand, Trap Retired on the front and back. So what that resonates in my mind big, because you can't do bad all your life and think you're gonna have some good come out of it. So I think Trap Retired is, hey man, if you had some issues and did things in life and you found a way to beat them, or the Most High and the Creator brought you through it, then it's up to you to find a different way to go about it, because he ain't gonna keep giving them those chances away. And then the other company I have is Hustle by All Means, and that speaks for itself. I feel like anybody that has a dream, anybody that has a purpose or feel like they got goals, you got to do any means. You got to hustle by any means to get to where you want to go, because like you said earlier, everyone won't try to help you. Everyone don't want to build you. Some people going to tear you down, so you got to believe in yourself, hustle by all means, and be great.
So what was some of the challenges when you first got into making your clothes that we could tell the people out there?
Finding vendors, I think, was one of the biggest things. Finding logos, and then actually marketing and promotion. Finding the people that to support it, to wear it, and endorse it like you would.
Okay, all right, sounds good. I'm proud of you, man, to see you got a business, that's going to be thriving.
Yes.
Even more and more. And we're going to take this thing to another level. And thanks for everybody for watching.
Let's do it, man. 7-1 Spitta. I'm going to keep it talking. Thank you, Mr. Ryder, for letting me get my thoughts, my presence, and my visions out to the world. I appreciate you. And we're going to continue to evolve. And to all the mothers out there, man, I ain't forget about y'all. I know it's Mother's Day. For every mother that worked hard, happy Mother's Day, man. I love y'all. All the women in the world, man, if you ain't get no Mother's Day, this from me to y'all. 7-1 Spitta, happy Mother's Day. Her band family. And to those without their mothers, man, happy Mother's Day.
And I let my soul glow for a minute. Can I let my soul